Hi guys, Dwayne here, and I thought I'd post a video response to Tony's 4-question thread and give my answers. These are pretty good questions. Number one, if you woke up tomorrow completely deaf and never to hear again, would your records still hold value to you at all? Will you keep them or sell them? It kind of depends. Would they still hold value to me? Absolutely, because a lot of my albums I have in memory, and even if I were deaf, I still know the songs. You know what I mean? You can still remember the songs, hum them even if you're deaf. I can still hear them, just like you can sing a song in your head while you're driving down the road without the radio on. You still know it. So they would still hold value to me in the fact that I could still hold them, open them, look at the art, and probably remember, and it would probably be very painful at first to get over. But over time I think it would be more painful to not have them at all. Would I keep them or sell them? Well, I would keep them. However, what I would probably do is there's definitely some albums that I have where I have like multiple copies or multiple editions, imports, picture discs, domestic, all of like the same album. I would probably at that point maybe unload a lot of the duplicate stuff and things like that and just keep one copy that I could just remember by. Number two, if digital sound ever got to the point where it just completely blew away vinyl/analog and cattail sound quality, would you still collect vinyl, and would that change the way you collect? It would not change the way that I collect vinyl, and yes, I would still collect vinyl. Because even now, when it comes to digital, there's definitely albums that I have on vinyl that I do also have on CD. And you know, what I like about that is it's an option. You know, do I want to listen to, for example, right now I'm listening to Genesis Seconds Out Side 2, and you know, albums like this, you know, with vinyl you can't beat analog sound, but it's nice to be able to have a CD that you can take with you and listen to in the car or things like that. So if the digital media got to the point where it just sounded so incredibly beyond vinyl, it wouldn't change the way that I collect vinyl. What it would do would open a door for another option of media, and I would probably purchase or collect my favorite albums and my favorite bands and things like that. But it would not take place if, for example, Rush released a new album. Would I solely buy it on the new digital media format that was out at the time and not buy the vinyl? Absolutely not. I would still buy the vinyl because of everything that goes in with vinyl that we all know. It isn't just the sound, but it's the whole experience of playing it, holding it, cleaning it, fondling it, you know, things like that. So it would not change for me. Number three, be honest here. Do you find more joy in finding that most wanted Holy Grail record or in listening to it? Well, this is tough because it really depends on what Holy Grail album it is I find. You know, there's if I've already heard the album via CD, or I used to have the vinyl and now I found it again, things like that, the listening aspect may not be as important because I do already know it. I know what it sounds like. I've either had it before, or I've heard the CD, you know, things like that. But if I find something that I've been looking for that I have not heard before as a Holy Grail find, then it would be to listen to it would probably be the bigger rush. but there is absolutely nothing like finding a piece of vinyl that you've been looking for a long time, especially when you find it, you know, in a bargain bin or at a garage sale, or, you know, something like that, where you're not paying collectors, you know, value for it. That takes it to a whole other high. Many albums that I've bought have been from a record store, full retail price, and so you're expecting to get what you paid for. It's another high when you find something that you know commands a full retail price, yet you find it for like $1. You know, that's a whole other kind of rush on top of just finding it to begin with. So yeah, so that's a tough question, Tony. Number 4, show a record you would recommend to anyone in the vinyl community, perhaps one you haven't recommended before. Well, you know, I haven't really recommended anything before. I've just shown like vinyl update stuff I get. But this is one that I've never shown, and I would definitely recommend to this vinyl community, which has a lot of progressive rock fans in it. And the album is Black Noise by a band called FM. 70s progressive synth rock. Absolutely killer stuff. If you haven't experienced FM, definitely check out Black Noise. On a side note, I would also recommend Surveillance by the same band. Really cool stuff. Black Noise features tracks by the title of Phasers on Stun, 1 O'Clock Tomorrow, Hours, Journey, Dialing for Dharma, Slaughter in Robot Village. I love that track and I love that title. Aldebaran and Black Noise. But these guys, for a long time, like in the 80s and 90s, finding vinyl by this band was so hard to do. And now, you know, that we have eBay and things like that, it's pretty simple to find. And you can find sealed copies of this on eBay for like $5, and it's so worth it. So I would definitely recommend FM Black Noise. So anyway, cool thread, Tony. Those are my answers, and I'm sticking to them. So I'll talk to y'all soon. I got a vinyl update coming. I'm probably going to go hit Amoeba and Rasputin's again this coming Tuesday, and I've also amassed some other finds that I've gotten over the past few days. So I'm going to hold off and wait till I get back from the Amoeba trip. Anyway, cheers everybody. Talk to y'all soon. Stay in the groove.